Simple ways to teach your children about money. Embarking on the exciting journey of teaching your children the art of saving is like handing them a key to a world of financial empowerment. Just as a single spark can ignite a flame, instilling saving habits in your little ones today can fuel a lifetime. Join us in exploring engaging and creative ways to make saving money a practical skill and a thrilling adventure for your children. Many people are uncomfortable discussing finances, so you might feel unsure of where to start or how to convey increasingly complex concepts. Here are a few conversation starters for teaching kids about money. As your children grow up, the lessons you teach them become more sophisticated. That should be true even when the topic is money. But many people are uncomfortable discussing finances, so you might feel unsure of where to start or how to convey increasingly complex concepts. Here are a few conversation starters and activities you can use to begin, and continue, teaching kids about money and personal finance. 1. Use cash. You can introduce even young children to money through simple activities like shopping. Make cash purchases, and let your kids help count the money. Use coupons to teach them about discounts, and save some money simultaneously. Shopping can also show slightly older kids how to compare prices. For example, at the grocery store, point out price differences for various sizes of certain products. Describe how you'd calculate the price per ounce so your children can compare prices independently. 2. Promote entrepreneurship. Starting businesses can get kids of all ages more comfortable with money. Younger kids can open lemonade stands. Older kids can branch out into areas they enjoy. For example, a kid who likes drawing or painting could open a card-making business. A kid with a green thumb could start a flower or vegetable garden. Help them determine how much to charge for their goods by calculating production costs and adding a premium for their time. You could also use this to give your children a loan and explain the interest and the borrowing process. It's up to you how involved your children should become in their businesses, but starting one can be fun and rewarding for them to understand the value of work. And remember, it's also a great way to spend time with your kids. 3. Set up a bank account. Consider setting up bank accounts in their names once your kids earn money, whether through their businesses or allowances. Kids will take great pride in it, and it will teach them about banking, saving, and record-keeping when they note deposits and withdrawals. To get more in-depth, open up an interest-bearing account and show them how this interest can compound over time. 4. Create money goals. Now that your children have a place to put saved money, they can start setting it aside for things they want. Help them determine all the costs associated with their goals and develop a budget and a savings plan. It's a great way to teach them about reducing expenses so they can reach their goals more quickly. And the more excited they are about their rewards, the more likely they will stick with their budgets. 5. Encourage giving. If philanthropy is important, talk to your children about charitable donations. Help them research a few organizations that support causes they believe in, and then help them set and save up for a donation goal. Each time they get money for their birthdays, allowances, or paychecks, encourage them to set aside some money for the cause. And if the charity is local, consider volunteering together or visiting for a tour. 6. Open the door for investing. Just as bank accounts help kids learn about saving, opening simple investment accounts for young adults and teens can teach them the basics of investing. Pick a short list of stocks or other investments you're comfortable purchasing and help your children research the ones you've chosen to find their favorites. Then, you can easily open low-cost trading accounts and help them buy stock. Many kids are amazed when they encounter a product from a company in their portfolio. They're excited to have ownership in that company. 7. Discuss the risks of bad credit. Give older kids a lesson on credit scores. Explain that paying bills on time increases your score while paying bills late or missing payments can lower it. You can also describe how bad credit can make it harder to borrow money to pay for a car, school, or a house, or even rent an apartment, and make it more expensive to borrow when approved. To make the lesson more tangible, pull your free credit score and discuss how it has impacted your family. This can open up the conversation to other areas of your family's finances, giving your children an even greater understanding of earning, spending, and saving. And as they get older, you can also help them decide how to protect themselves from identity theft, which can damage their credit scores. 8. Recruit outside help. Consider asking your family's financial advisor or attorney to help explain complicated subjects such as trusts or IRAs. This will open lines of communication with these financial authorities so teens and college-age kids feel more comfortable talking with them in the future. Many professionals also speak at events for educational purposes. Attending a talk with your children can be beneficial. 9. Encourage delayed gratification. Teach your child that waiting and saving for something they want can be more satisfying than instant gratification. This principle can be a valuable lesson in patience and self-discipline. 10. Teach the difference between needs and wants. Help your child distinguish between essential needs and optional wants. Discussing these distinctions can encourage thoughtful spending and saving. 11. Pay based on what your child accomplishes. Make an allowance based on your child doing chores, getting high grades on a test, and anything else you can think of as positive reinforcement. Depending on your child's age, use a sticker sheet and pay a coin for each accomplishment at the end of the week or month. Children love to receive stickers because it gives them a sense of tangible achievement, and being able to cash them in for money makes it even better. Start an allowance jar. 12. Showing how cash has limits for spending money. While saving is the top priority, children need to learn how to spend money to know what they should spend it on and how to avoid overspending. Parents should be aware that constantly swiping a credit card becomes noticed by kids, which can lead to the wrong thinking of credit, giving them unlimited money to spend. When parents use cash in the store and even let their kids hand it to the cashier, they can better understand how things cost money and why it needs to be spent on important things such as healthy foods and household items. While they may not yet be able to pick up on all the budgeting concepts, parents can talk about why they spend money on things that will last for a while and not on useless items that could get wasted. It doesn't matter if you pay in pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters. You can also pay in dollar bills, but that's only advisable for children past 8 or so. Make sure to divide each jar up into spend, save, and share, and label each of them as such. Make your child put a coin or dollar bill in at least each weekly jar. If your child wants to save up for something more costly, tell them to put the remainder of their earnings into that jar. This will be useful later when teaching skills like price comparison and wages. By teaching your children about money early in their lives, you'll help them start their journey toward financial independence. Fortunately, there are many ways to get them started on the right foot financially. As we wrap up this exploration into cultivating a saving-savvy mindset in your kids, remember that these efforts are not just about coins and bills but about building a foundation for a future where financial decisions are approached with confidence and wisdom. By sowing the seeds of saving today, you're nurturing a garden of financial literacy that will blossom throughout their lives. Here's to empowering the next generation with the invaluable gift of financial know-how and a passion for saving. Happy saving! Follow for more.